ready for your performance, Miss Little Crow?
I'm wearing a stupid outfit, aren't I?
Excellent. We have all of your tracks pre-produced and processed and...
Wait, so I'm doing karaoke or something?
No. It's not karaoke. We just want to make sure that you sound absolutely flawless when you...
Wait. You want me to lip sync live?
Miss Little Crow, it is very important that our client is absolutely delighted with your performance. So just please bear with us. All you need to do is mimic the sounds, get a little bit of emotion.
So,
Miss Little Crow, all you need to do is lip sync. You'll get paid. You'll be fine.
All right.
We just need you to do what our client wants you to do.
Okay, so who is this almighty glorious client that I'll be lip syncing for like American Idol wannabe?
British Petroleum.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'll smile, I'll do my thing. Here we go. I don't need her to know that I'm a whore now. Press that green button there. Thank you, baby.
This little girl, what the hell were you thinking?
I was just improvising and being creative, you know.
We do not want you to be creative. We do not want you to improvise. We need you to stick to the script.
Well, your script sucks!
No more of this. No. We need you to stick to script. You will do what we say to do. Our client is counting on you for good press.
Your client needs more than good press to save its own ass. I quit! This is Justin Bieber. I don't play piano very well. project. I believe that my intentions were not entirely unreasonable. Creating a large-scale musical show has been one of my lifelong dreams as an artist, but it took a backseat to my many responsibilities as a dancer. So in order to complete this and other pending projects, I needed a more flexible schedule. My full booking calendar reflected my personal life. I missed my beloved husband and family. I hardly saw them because of the long commutes to model in the Twin Cities and dance in Minot. And as I've grown older, home life has become a greater consideration. It's important for me to tend to how I feel. If my emotions are not up to par, it becomes difficult for me to create art. There's a fine line between creative rage and paralyzing depression. That's not a line I care to cross. But you know that's all bullshit. Here's the real reason. When I first started working at the New in Minot in 2002, the crowd consisted mostly of older men, happy gays, or their first staff and executive business travelers on labor. Because of the familiarity of the locals and the demographic realities of the other groups, creating shows for a receptive audience was pretty easy. The North Dakota oil boom changed all that. The first real gay bar in Minot opened up. Mass deployment of troops overseas. Competing gentlemen's club that caters to upscale travelers, in addition to the creation of direct flights from Minot to Salt Lake City and Denver. Completely changed the rules. A young recruiter, more mainstream audience of rig and construction workers was not as open to my craft. I hated those ill-mannered oil field Halliburton workers. Every time they screamed, "When are you going to show your tits?" constantly, it got old real fast. What little remained of my core audience and some of the more artistically minded young adults still made my trips lucrative and rewarding. Unfortunately, the new audience demanded a more standardized sexuality, and they didn't care about the art. So I faced the choice between conforming for the sake of the audience or making a graceful exit so I could remain true to my mantra, fearless visual arts. The choice seemed obvious to me because the only person I can be is me. It's better for me to deal with the future now than to wonder what will I do with myself when my services are no longer needed there. Being proactive is one of the keys to success. Dealing with my creative and personal goals does not mean I am abandoning my insane excursions into art. Hardly. My boss told me you need to take opportunities when they come to you and completely understood my situation. With their blessing and enthusiasm, I decided to market my art in the Twin Cities, where I'm considerably less hampered by Minot, North Dakota's often nonsensical adult cabaret regulations and the popular tastes of Halliburton workers. Working at the same venue for 8 years is a major accomplishment for any performer, and I consider myself very fortunate. But leaving this gem of a job has left me insecure about my financial well-being, my art, and myself. Ultimately, when I faced the choice between doing whatever I was told for the sake of the customer base that I did not respect and being true to my ideals, I had to make the right choice. Unfortunately, making the right choice sucks. But you know what? It sucks even worse to hate yourself.